So ladies and gentlemen, today we are here to talk about different types of C8 Corvette owners. And as you can see over here, we have a C8R. It's a 2022 and it's owned by my cameraman. And he is the type of driver that likes to drive his car a lot. And so he has 7,500 miles on his brand new 2022 C8R. And on the other hand, oh, I see Mark is here. Mark, what'd you do, Uber here? Oh wait, never mind. I see your garage queen. You actually drove that thing here. It's like, what, 3 miles? Whoa! Mark just slapped the crap out of me. Huh.
Hey Mike, stop calling it a garage queen. Can't you read the t-shirt?
Come on, man, it was a garage queen joke.
Just stop calling my C8 a garage queen, all right?
Oh, trust me, I will. This has got to be the greatest day in YouTube history. All right, so I guess we should do what we came here to do and talk about why it took 6 months for Mark to get 1,000 miles on his car. So Mark should be here. Yep, Mark's here. Look at that
Mike.
Beautiful. What's up, man?
Let's go, man. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, man. You excited about filming today?
Oh yeah, let's do a video for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yep. All right, man. Jump in.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Well, I think that was a really fun intro. We had to copy the whole Will Smith, Chris Rock instance that happened at the Oscars the other night. And Mark and I had a blast with it. And thanks to Jacob for filming us. It made it very easy to do.
It's fun, yeah.
So,
it's fun.
But we're
I didn't
here.
really slap him, guys. I didn't really slap him.
We're best friends. So anyway, we are actually here to talk about Mark's 6-month review of his car, how he's enjoying it, or lack thereof.
Hey,
I'm kidding. I had to go there. Anyway, he's just hit 1,000 miles, and there's gonna obviously be jokes down in the comments, but he is enjoying it. It's, it's about to be summertime. We're gonna start going to a lot more shows. We're gonna start doing some drives, so we'll actually put some miles on the car now. So real quick before we get into it though, if you're a part of the thumbs up squad, thank you for already smashing that thumbs up button. If not, if you want to wait until the video warrants it, I totally get it. Wait until then, smash it at that point. If you're brand new on the channel, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Let's get into the video and have some fun. All right, Mark, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you want to describe your enjoyment that you've had with this car over the last 6 months?
Well, first of all, I can't believe it's been 6 months. I mean, it's just gone.
I know.
It's just flown by. We've done so many great videos, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's been great to put on the spoiler and put the rock guards on and everything that we've done to the car. So it's really been, the enjoyment isn't really as driving as much as driving it, but then just doing what we've been doing, videoing and just making it mine, with the customization. So I just can't believe it's been 6 months, and every time I look at it, I open the garage door and I look at it and I just sit in the garage sometimes. And I just look at it. It's the most unbelievably good looking car, and as many times as I see it on pictures, in magazines and videos, other YouTube videos, I just sit there and I look at it and I just think to myself, when the designers were sculpting this in clay, what they must have been thinking about when they did each little piece, each little.
Sure.
It's just amazing. So I'm just so happy with it. I wish I would. I'll try to put more miles on it and drive it and enjoy it. But a lot of times I'll go to a car show, and that's like in a weekend I'll drive it 10 miles to the car show and then spend 4 or 5 hours with other Corvette owners just talking about it, so that's part of the enjoyment as well. Yeah.
So have you noticed anything that has maybe worn on the car, or is everything pretty much staying like brand new after 6 months?
What I would say is, Mike, you gave me good advice about putting the PPF on the front. So
let's talk about that then.
So we had them put PPF on the front and on the headlights.
Sure.
On here, the guy Scott Solar Spa really did a great job.
Yep.
And really is nice. And you told me to keep going all the way up, which I did, and I did the windshield and and the A-pillars. So that really makes me feel more comfortable driving it. I don't feel as nervous for rock chips, right? Because we live in an area with a lot of construction in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
People are moving to Texas and building houses, so there's a lot of construction around. So that makes me feel a little bit better. And then we put the rock guards in, if you remember. And I think that's probably one of the best things we did, because it really protects the radiators, because I've seen cars that have a lot of, it doesn't affect the performance, it doesn't affect anything other than appearance.
Yeah, and it looks good.
Yeah, and
that's the thing. It looks really, really nice. It gives it's not an exotic car, but it really does give an exotic car look.
Yeah.
Because
and the honeycomb matches the back.
That's right.
The Chevy put in.
That's right.
So,
yeah. By the exhaust.
Yeah. So I just couldn't be more happy with it.
How about, have you gotten used to the rear view camera mirror?
The rear view camera mirror is definitely interesting, because there's I don't know if anybody's ever talked about this before, but as you get older, your eyesight gets a little bit up close. You have trouble focusing up close. So you get readers, right? For old guys like me. And I noticed that when you're with a mirror, you're focusing far away. You're focusing 25 feet away. But when you're focusing on a TV screen here, that's only like 12 inches from your head. And I found it difficult. My eyes were had difficulty adjusting to seeing that.
Sure.
So there's been a couple times where I've tilted the mirror up, and I've just used the mirror part instead of the TV part, the TV camera part. But as you know, when the top goes down, you have to use that mirror. Right. So it's really, at first, some people actually had reported that they felt dizzy.
I know, I've heard that too.
The first time I looked at it, I did feel a little dizzy, but I said, I'm not going to ruin my C8 experience. I got used to it very quickly.
Well, and transitioning into, you said the top down.
Yeah.
I know when we did our video comparing the coupe to the convertible, you made a really interesting statement at that point, and it actually came true. And that was, you said that these convertibles are completely different than all the rest of the Corvette convertibles that you've owned, where you could actually sit someone on the back here, and now you can't sit someone on the back. And we had an IndyCar race here, and what happened?
So if you turn around and you see the Texas Motor Speedway. I wish it was Indy. That's Texas Motor Speedway, and I do a lot of events over there. And as part of our Corvette club, they invited all the Corvette convertibles to go drive the Indy racers around. Now my guy's Joseph Newgarden, Chevy driver with Penske, and I was hopefully, maybe luckily, I'd be able to drive him around the track for the parade lap.
Sure.
Well, Indy finds out about the C8s being a part of the parade, and they canceled us out. They said, you can't bring the C8s because they say the drivers have no place to sit. And I said, but I'd probably make something for over here. They said, no, they didn't want people. They just didn't feel comfortable with the C8, so they told all the C8 owners, don't show up. And they only use C7s and earlier. To drive the car, to drive the drivers around. And then, for those of you who maybe know, in Texas, you saw they actually canceled it altogether because they couldn't get enough cars. So all the C8 owners backed out; they couldn't go, and they didn't get enough C7 and earlier cars. So they needed 27 drivers.
Sure.
So they couldn't get enough, so they actually canceled it and didn't do it.
So it's totally changed the dynamic of being able to use the convertible for things like that, and even parades.
Because I do parades a lot, and I haven't done one yet. I was trying to think of, I was going to have them stand in the seat, and I put a board, because I do that on my pace car. I put a board so they can stand. But I don't know if this can even... I'm pushing
probably not.
I'm pushing down on that, and there's some give. I don't know that that's going to support somebody's, support the weight of a person. So it's a little bit of a bummer.
So let's move on. Still talking about the convertible.
Yeah.
How are you liking that you chose a convertible?
Well, I love
that it's completely different.
Well, I love the convertible. My wife has complained a little bit about, she's thinking we're in a coupe. Because really, you know, if a coupe comes, yours comes across right like this, right? So this part is really the only part that is the convertible part. It's different. That's a lot of money for just that little section there. And when you turn sideways, you got this blocking your view. So you still almost feel very coupe-like. And by the way, the glass doesn't go all the way down.
Right.
This is as far as the glass will go down.
Yeah.
So,
but I think what most people buy the HTC for is the ease of not having to lift this off.
Yes.
Take it off, put it in the back, put it back on.
Yeah.
And not to mention the extra space if you do travel with your car and you put your top down, you still have all of the trunk space.
And when this top is down, this thing looks badass, right? I mean, this is a good-looking car, good-looking convertible when it's down. It looks very exotic looking.
Yes.
When you see it, whereas with the regular Corvette, it was flat. And also, I tell you, I didn't like driving the Corvette, the other C7 with the top up because it looks very convertible-like.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that slope down. It's just a very... And then I'm looking at the wrinkles in the convertible top. I would look at those and I'd go, oh man, how long has that got? So there's trade-offs to everything, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So, but the convertible has been, I would always get a convertible. Even if it's this convertible, I'd still get the hard, because I like the fact that push a button, it goes down. It's kind of cool. The kids like it when you're in a parade. They see it go up and down. So,
So tell me about the interior. It looks like you have something here that helps with maybe.
So I noticed in my C7 I had a little indentation. You look at all C7s. I think you've seen Rob at Corvette World say, hey, some of them will get a little elbow thing. So I found this cheap thing on Amazon. It's a little padding and happened to have red stitching.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So I just put it there. It just comes right. It's just stretchy, just on there. And I put my elbow on it. So it's it just protects that so I don't get that damage to the top.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else about the interior you want to talk about, or?
Well, I don't know. This is going to be kind of controversial. I don't know about you, Mike. I don't like the GT2 seat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it'll be controversial. Actually, I think a lot of people are going to be interested to hear your reason behind that, because I still have people asking me which seat should I go with.
Well,
so tell me.
So it's the GT2 seat it's more it's tighter to you.
Yeah.
I like your GT1 seats.
Yes.
You can slide in and out quicker.
Sure.
I see wear going to happen on the seats. I mean, I see wear is going to happen. Me getting in and out. I mean, I'm 185 pounds, so it's not very difficult for me to get in. But I see cars getting, and I couldn't get a GT1 seat because I have a 3LT.
Right.
I had to get the GT2 seat, and if I could, I wouldn't do it. But if I get a black seat with red stitching, a GT1 seat, I'd switch it out. But
yeah, so I actually just talked about this in my last video. I think people have to make the choice. Do they want the seat for absolute comfort?
Yeah.
Or do they want the seat to really resemble something that looks great in their amazing looking car? Because in my opinion, my seat doesn't look great. The GT1 seat does not look great.
Yeah.
This seat, however, to me looks really good.
Look at the carbon fiber that they put.
Right.
It's a standard carbon fiber. It's got the stitching. It's got the cross flag on this.
Yes.
This is a damn good looking seat, I'll tell you. But getting in and out of it, I just get bummed because I feel like I'm going to wear the leather getting in and out.
Right. The bolster.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. I already see something on now that.
Well, it's wearing very nicely though, Mark. Yeah. It's definitely wearing nice.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice.
Yeah.
Look, I got my foot. See, I'm. Because when in my garage, I can only get my door open this far.
Right.
So I'm really squeezing to get in there. So
how about anything else? What do you think of the suede? You've already had that in your C7, right?
You mean the this suede Alcantara? Yes. I love that. That does differentiate it. I do like that. I don't know what the wear is going to be like, but I don't touch that ever.
Right.
I don't rub against it.
Right.
But I definitely like it where they put it.
Sure.
All throughout the back, up here.
Yes.
One more thing, Mike.
Yeah?
People were making fun of my my grandma's plastic covers on her couch, right? But I'm going to tell you. Look at the scratches on this.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
Okay?
Yeah.
Look at my car there.
Yeah.
Almost brand new.
Yeah.
Okay? So, this is maybe a little goofy, but when you're dragging your feet over it, look, you take this. I don't see it. Look at that. Nice. And I can stand on this thing.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt anything.
Not going to hurt it. I see so many cars with it scratched across the top. That's the first thing I see is that wear. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I love it. It's a little goofy. Grandma's plastic on her couch, but you know, it's worth it because you saw me just pop it out.
Yeah. Piece of cake.
Throw it out. Yeah.
Okay, I got to ask you about the wheels. You went with a totally different wheel. It was a brand new type of wheel that GM had come out with. The Spectra Gray Trident wheels. What do you think of them now that you've owned it for 6 months?
Do they make other wheels? That's the only wheel you need to get with the Corvette.
Okay.
The blackout is too dark. It's too black.
Okay.
Looks dirty to me. This has got a little black. It's got the gray. It's got it's got some of my chrome.
Sure.
You know, it's not
polished.
Chrome. It's polished.
Yeah.
This is the best looking wheel. This is better than I say. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a great wheel. The other wheels I'm not so happy with. You know, the standard polished or they're okay, but these just for $1,500. To me, it just brings out the black and the gray and everything.
Sure.
And no matter what color car you're with, it works. So I've seen it with the red mist. I've seen it with the yellow. Every color I see, I love those wheels. I don't know why more people don't get it, but
yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's a money thing.
Yeah.
They just don't want to spend the extra money.
Yeah.
Well, Mark, you've done an excellent job with your car. I want to point out that he's got an ACS composite 5VM front splitter now. That really changes the look, obviously, from when he ordered his car. Non-Z51, he didn't have any splitter. Then I gave him my older one from the Z51. That made it look good, but really the 5VM just sets it apart. Then he went and bought himself a beautiful Z51 body color, torch red spoiler. That really sets the car apart as well. Yep. Just makes it look like he has a Z51 car now.
Yeah, so I love this wing. Well, that was the wing that was on it when they drove it up in Tustin, California. Remember when they drove it up on stage?
Yes.
Mark Royce pops out of it. I love this spoiler.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then he's put some really nice rock guards on here. And those are nice because they're going to keep rocks from flying back to other cars. And then the front ones up here will keep rocks from flying back all along here and getting rocks all on the bottom of his car there. So he's done some really nice upgrades. His car looks very classy. We might see some more stuff done to it, but for now it looks amazing. So congratulations on your beautiful 2022 C8.
Yep.
And it's time to put some more miles on it.
Okay, yeah.
So that shirt comes true.
I got to drive it home. There's 3 more miles. Be 1,003 miles after today.
All right, man. Well, that's really going to do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a big thumbs up if you did. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll see you guys out on the road.